Good evening, students. So welcome to the Python session. So in this Python session, we are going to see the basics of Python programming language. So what is Python, who invented Python, what is the necessity of Python programming language, and in general what is the language and what is the work that which a language do. Okay, so the outcomes that which you can expect from this demo session are, we are going to deal why and what is a language in general, not about, we are not talking about the programming language, as this is the first demo. I am going to give a clear insight regarding Python programming language. Okay, so first of all we are going to see what is a language and what is the use of a language, and followed by what is the difference between communication languages and programming languages, and what are the programming languages that which are available and why Python is pretty much famous. Okay, and what is Python and what is the history of Python, and what are the things that which made like features of Python. Okay, what are the concepts that which make Python as one of the superior programming languages nowadays. Okay, so first of all let us start with what is a language in general. Okay, what is a language in general? So what is a language? Language is nothing but it is a tool for which is used for communication purpose. Okay, it is a tool that which is used for communication purpose. So for this one, let me take a brilliant example. So Telugu and English and Hindi are the communication languages. That means I am taking this demonstration using a language which is English. Okay, so that students who already knew English can understand. Okay, so let us take a three case scenario example, so that we can explain, we can see this in a cleaner way. Okay, so let us start with case 1. Suppose, consider case 1. In this case 1, there will be two people. Suppose that let there be a person who is called A, and let there be another people who is called as B. Okay, who is called as B. There is a person A and there is a person B. Okay, so let us consider person A knows English. Okay, person have the knowledge about English language. Okay, person B also have knowledge about English language. That means both the people, person A and person B, have the skills in English language, so that if the person A wants to transfer, any information to person B, he will be using English as the communication. Okay, he will be using English as the language, and he will be sharing the data. As B can understand English, he can also he understands that one, and he will be giving the output response in English. Okay, as both the people have the knowledge about English, here the communication has been successfully established. That means person A is speaking with person B, as well as person B is speaking with person A. So in the case 1, as they are both using same language as the communication tool, the communication has been successfully established. Okay, so now let us consider case 2. So in this case 2, what happens here is, let us consider two people again. Okay, two people again. So he will be person A and he will be person B. He will be person A and he will be person B. Now what happens here is, person A knows only English. Okay, person A knows only English, while person B knows Telugu. Okay, so in case 2, there is a language barrier between these two persons. Okay, there is a language barrier between these two persons. So if person A tries to communicate this person B within English, then as person B don't know English, he can't understand. So as he didn't understood, he can't give a valid response. So in case 2, as there is a language barrier between these two persons A and B, the communication has not been successfully established. So in this case scenario, let us introduce person C. Okay, in this case scenario, let us introduce person C, who knows both the languages. Okay, here is the person C who knows both the languages. That means he knows both English and he knows Telugu. Okay, he knows English and Telugu both. Okay, so when here in this case, person A will not directly give the information to, or the message to person B. He is not going to give for him. He is going to give the input to person C. So this person C will be This person C will be translating the English input to Telugu input. Okay, he will be translating the English input to Telugu input, and he will be giving that as input to person B. Okay, so person B now can understand, and as he knows only Telugu, the output that which is generated also will be in Telugu only. Okay, here the communication will be in Telugu, here it should be in English. Okay, the output that which is generated by person B is also is in Telugu. Now the same person C, he will be translating that into English, and he will be helpful for the communication purpose. As in this case there is a language barrier, with the help of a third person, okay, with the help of a third person, the communication has been successfully established. Okay, the communication has been successfully established. Got it? Okay, this will be the case 2 scenario. This will be the case 2 scenario. So in the first case, communication has been successfully established without any translator. In the second case, there is an establishment of communication with the help of a translator. Okay, so what the thing is, like the general case scenario for the second case is, if you want to go to North America or North India, then most of the people in North India will be speaking in Hindi. Okay, most of the people will be speaking in Hindi. So if you are a South Indian guy, you don't know the language Hindi. So at such conditions, what you will do? You will hire a guide, tourist guide. We call him as a tourist guide, who will be explaining and translating the data between these two persons. Okay, so he will be taking the Telugu input and he is going to translate that into Hindi for the Hindi people. So in this case, with the help of a third person, the communication has been successfully established. Okay, I hope you understood both the cases. Now case 3, let us consider case 3. So what happens in this case 3 means, here also there will be a person A, but instead of person B, in this case we are going to deal with a computer. Okay, in this case we are going to deal with a computer. That means here there will be no second person. The human is going to communicate with the computer. So the human might know many languages like Telugu, Hindi, English, Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, so any other communication languages. But while it comes to the case of computer knows only one language, that which is binary language. Okay, the computer understands only one language, that which is a binary language. But it is impossible for a human person to learn binary language. Okay, it is impossible for a person to learn binary language. Okay, so now we need a translator. But in this case it won't be a human. Here we will be using a software which is called as translator. These are categorized into two types. One is interpreter and one is compiler. Both these are softwares which will be inside the computer. Okay, those will be inside the computer. Now here how the communication established means, whenever the person gives input, this translators will change that into binary code and gives to the computer. And computer will be generating the binary code and they will be translating this one. Suppose let us take an example of calculator. If a person gives 2 plus 3, okay, if a person gives 2 plus 3, then the translator will transform this into the binary language. Suppose 0 0 0 0 is the 0, 0 0 0 1, 0 0 1 0, 0 0 1 1. So this is 0 1 2 3. These are the binary values of 0 1 2 3. Now what happens? The computer will consider this one. Okay, 0 0 1 0, and this one 0 0 1 1. Now it will add that one, 0 plus 1 1, 1 plus 1. It will be 0, but it will be represented 1 here. So 1 again 0. That means 0 1 0 1. That which is nothing but 5. Okay, that which is nothing but 5. So like this way the computers are going to perform. So if you give the input in your language, that means Telugu, Hindi and English, this translators cannot understand. These translators are designed in such a way that they can understand only programming languages like Python, Java, PHP and etc. Okay, so that is why we should learn programming languages. That means programming languages are the languages that which are used to write programs that which are used to write programs, that which can be understood by the translators so that it can be converted to binary and computer can understand. In simple terms, programming languages are the languages that which can be understood by the computers with the help of translator. Okay, with the help of translator. So if you want to what is the definition of programming language means, a programming language is nothing but it is a language that which is used to write programs. Now let us see what are programs. Let us see what are programs. In general case, programs are nothing but those programs are defined as they are a sequence of steps. Okay, a sequence or a group of steps that which are declared by the user, to perform a particular task in the system. So let me repeat that once again. A programming language is a language that which is used to write programs. Now what is a program? A program is a group of statements or a sequence of statements that which are given by the user to the system to perform a particular task. For the particular task. Okay, suppose let us take one of the example. So let us consider VLC media player. Okay, I hope each and everyone have a basic idea about VLC media player, that which is used to play video files. Okay, in that for the play button there will be a code. Okay, a program. In simple words, we call program as code. Okay, for the play button, as if I click the play, the movie should play. Okay, the audio or video should play. For that one there will be a program. For stop there will be a program. Okay, for video rendering and audio rendering there will be a program. Okay, so here you should observe group of lines is called as program. Okay, group of lines is called as program. But those group of programs, okay, group of programs collectively called as application or software. Application or software. That means group of lines can be considered as one program. A group of such programs which perform multiple tasks collectively is called as an application or a software. VLC media player is an application that which we use for video and audio playing. Okay, so in simple terms, why you should learn programming language means you should learn programming language to write programs and to build applications that which will work on system. Okay, that which will work on system. Now you might ask, sir, why should we learn programming languages? We can use the normal languages. Here there are two cases. The first thing is translator cannot use, and the second case is a programming language is the same throughout the world. Okay, throughout the world, if you go to America and if you design an application in Python, that will be working worldwide. Okay, because programming languages are universal languages. So wherever in this world you go to learn Python, or if you want to design applications in Python, Python is one such language that which will be same worldwide. Okay, no difference in this world. Got it? So some of the examples of programming languages are Python, Java, C, C++, PHP and etc. These are some of the examples of programming languages. So now let us see what is Python and what is the history of Python. Okay, what is Python and what is the history of Python? So Python is a programming language that which was invented by a person named Guido van Rossum. Okay, a person named Guido van Rossum. He is the person who invented the concept of Python programming language. Okay, of course there are other programming languages at that time when he invented this one, but Python is considered as one of the latest invention at that times. Okay, at that times. Okay, so the person name who invented Python his name is Guido van Rossum, and the year Python was introduced is 1989. Okay, so the development of Python has been started or established in the late 1980s, but it was officially ready at the year 1989. But in the year 1991, it has been came into the public domain. Okay, in 1991 it is released to the public. That means even though it is developed in 1989, so 1989, 1990, these 2 years, this Python programming language is confined for the research purpose only. Okay, not everyone can use this Python programming language. But from 1991, this has been become to public. It is available to public domain, so that each and everyone in this world can use this Python programming language to design their applications. Okay. So now let me tell you, you might have this doubt, sir. 1919 means it's almost a decade ago. Then why are you telling us to learn Python in 2024? Okay, isn't it outdated? Okay, so let me tell you, students, Python programming language is considered as one of the topmost programming languages to learn in even in 2024 because there is no such concept of the smartphones, VR headsets, artificial intelligence, and MI, machine learning, and AI and ML. All these things, they are not present in the year 1991. Okay, so with the increase of time, the technology is rapidly increasing. Okay, with the increase of time, the technology is rapidly increasing. So Python is such a programming language that which is increasing itself. Okay, updating itself to meet the minimum requirements. Okay, there are some versions of Python, so starting from 1.0, 2.0, 3. Now the latest version is around 3.12.2. Okay, 3.12.2 or 3.12.1 is the latest version of Python. Okay, so there is a group called Python enthusiasts, worldwide Python enthusiasts, who will be working on the development of Python programming language. Okay, so now let me explain to you, sir, what is the specialty in Python. Let me explain you the features of Python so that you can understand what is the specialty in it. Okay, so when compared to other programming languages, Python has a peculiar and well-designed features, so that which suppress all other programming languages that which are available in the market. Okay, I am not saying that other programming languages are useless. Okay, other programming languages are also efficient, but when compared with Python, Python have best features. So the number one feature is Python is a free source. Python is free source. That means each and everyone, even everyone in this world, can use Python and build applications in Python worldwidely for free. You don't need to pay any single rupee to anyone in this world to download and to create your applications in Python. This is one of the important features of Python. Now coming to the next concept, it supports huge set of libraries and packages. Okay, it supports huge set of libraries and packages. So libraries and packages will be explained in the upcoming sessions. So for a brief, let me explain you. A library and package is nothing but it is a group of code that which is already defined. For a simple example, if you want to send a mail using your application, there is no necessary for you to write complete code. You can download the library that supports the mail and you can utilize that code. Okay, this is one of the important feature, and Python is considered as one of the best choices for web development. For web developers that who are thinking about establishing their career in web development as a full stack developer or a web designer, Python is one of the most suggestible programming language because of its easier syntax. That means Python is considered as one of the most easiest programming language to learn when compared to other programming languages. Okay, so it is free, it is easy, it is good choice for web development, it supports use libraries and packages, and if you want to establish your career in artificial intelligence and machine learning, AI and ML, Python is the best way to go into this field. Okay, because all the algorithms of artificial intelligence and machine learning, 90% of the programming, 90% cases, Python is the programming language that we are using for artificial intelligence and machine learning. Got it? So these are some of the best features of Python. So that which made Python programming language as one of the most important programming language. So there is a lot about to learn in Python. Okay, there is a lot about to learn in Python. Suppose like we should know about data types, what are variables, what are conditional control flow statements, and what are patterns, and what are if-else conditions, and OOPS, what is OOPS. So Python is such a language that which supports OOPS concepts. That means object-oriented programming language. So in simple way, if you want me to tell the definition of the Python, Python is a programming object-oriented programming language which is used for general purpose and which is considered as a high-level programming language that which is used to for general purpose and building applications in the modern day life. Okay, so this is the basic introduction about and basic overview about programming language which is called Python. Okay, so this will be the end of this thing. So if you have any doubts, you can contact us at Genesis. Thanks for joining. Have a nice day.